making sure all my kids were in bed. My kids go to bed at 9:30, so that's why I said 9:40, but it always takes a little bit longer, but some of you guys are already here, so I need y'all's help. I was so unproductive today, like, I I can't tell you what I did. I mean, I worked in my office. I think I wasted time on my phone. Like, really, I do that. Like, I'm a grown adult woman, and I waste time on my phone. I get like stuck in stories and I know I shouldn't and I put it away, but then I get a phone call. I'll even put my phone like in a different room and then I'll get a phone call. So I'll run upstairs and I'll answer the phone and then all of a sudden, 20 minutes later, I have just played on my phone. Like, ugh. Anyway, very unproductive day. So I was like, you know what? When my kids go to bed, I've got to get on and go live so that I can work, because for some reason when I'm live, it just motivates me to work and to stay down here because I know you guys are there. So I've just got random things to do tonight. I put in the description of this that I had a surprise Amazon order because you guys, I get them so infrequently that sometimes have no clue. And I don't think that that platform is as user friendly to work with. And so the fact that I had one, I didn't even realize it. And all of a sudden I get a notification saying that my account is at risk for, closing because my order is late. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know I had an order. Like, how ridiculous is that? I need to just, flag somewhere to remind myself to look every once in a while to see. I deactivated almost every listing off of Amazon because I really didn't like the way it doesn't flow as well for me. Luckily, I had the items in order and in stock that they ordered, so I'm going to do it real quick and send it out in the morning so that my account doesn't get flagged because it is something that I kind of want to grow. But when Etsy has been busy, have not put a lot of energy into Amazon. Etsy right now for me is like down, 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 then up, 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 then down, 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 then up, 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 then down, 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 and then up a few days. Like, it's driving me bonkers. I don't know about you guys, but the inconsistency with it just doesn't make sense. Like, why would I sell 15 things on one day and then the next day sell one? It doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. They talk about sometimes on Etsy, I've read about where they kind of will rotate through, different sellers. I don't really think that's true. I've been tracking about 6 different sellers and just trying to watch numbers and just seeing if there is, fluctuations. And there are in different shops, all 5 of them kind of do ups and downs. But I just think my downs right now are more than my ups. So I've been doing a lot of work in my Facebook group, and that's where a lot of my sales have been doing really good. And I've been doing a lot of sourcing out new items, things that I think could, just bring some value to my group and bring value to my Etsy shop because it's something different. If you guys are part of my Facebook page where I do sell to my own group, I know a lot of people have joined that and just kind of are in the background watching. Then you might have seen all these different things that I'm doing sample sales right now because I just want to see first, does my group think they're worthy of purchasing, and can I get a few sample sales so that I can purchase, kind of bulk of stuff. Um, I can see a few things on my phone, but not as well. Sheena says your Instagram marketing. Are you if you're talking about embroidery aid? I actually have, since I had 2 Instagram accounts, well, 3 really. I have my own personal one, which has really got nothing on it, and then I have Embroidery Nurse Instagram page, and then I have the Embroidery Aid Instagram page. And Embroidery Aid is actually outsourced, and I actually have someone that works on that. We meet and they work on that just so I can have some delegation of some things, and they're helping me, launching that whole website and whatnot. So, but thanks. I'm glad that you can notice that it looks a little more put together. Um, But hey, everybody, I see lots of names popping up, and thank y'all for joining me. I'm going to quit talking and I'm be working. But that was kind of what I was getting at with my surprise order. I didn't even realize it was there. And like, you guys, I don't want to lose the account. It isn't a steady stream of income for me. But what I was saying is, since Etsy has just been so all over the place, that it would be nice to, maybe spend a little bit more time. I'm actually paying somebody right now to set up my Shopify site because I gave up on me doing it. I didn't like the way it looked when I tried to set it up. I couldn't figure out which theme and just all the different add-ons. And so I'm paying somebody a very small amount. Honestly, I found somebody on Fiverr. Is it Fiverr? Fiverr. And I use them for a lot of things. So you guys look it up. I think I put a link. Down below for Fiverr. I've used them for logo creation. I've used them for. They actually. I paid somebody more money than what I'm doing for my Shopify site, but to build the Embroidery Aid website, they were amazing. And way less than when I talk to people around here. And then what else? I've had them do so many different things. I don't know why I can't think of all the different things, but I mean, just different things, throughout the years, not even just with Embroidery Nurse and Embroidery Aid, but it's just a really good resource, especially when it comes to anything digital. That's what they're known for. And just really good prices. You can look on recommendations to what people have, used. I've had them turn, a logo that I made on Canva into a vector file. I mean, I paid somebody like $5, but that's not something I can do, and it's something that they literally can do in 10 minutes. I paid for them to do my podcast cover art. I mean, I haven't really done much with that podcast, but it's a really cool cover art. And I also paid somebody on there to do my intro and outro music or messaging on my podcast that one day I'm going to work more on. So anywho, y'all, thanks for joining me. I don't know hopefully y'all are stitching if you're up and watching. Hopefully you just have this on in the background and we can kind of work together. I've got some kind of random things to do. But I'm going to turn on the TV up here so I can hopefully see comments, because I can't see them that well on my phone, especially because this ring light, which you can see in my glasses, is so bright. I've got no makeup on. My allergies have been bothering me, so I was like not wearing my eyeshadow and mascara for the past couple of days. But did y'all notice I got my hair cut and I've got some bangs? I feel like I'm looking in the mirror. I look scary. Anyway, my glasses help when I'm doing some of this stuff. So anyway, I went ahead and got some things together that I wanted to work on tonight. Let me turn me on up here so I can see some of the comments. Let's see. Skip the ads. And we'll go. My new favorite thing is drinking tea at night. So I drink it in the morning, but now I've been having a nighttime tea, but I've bought decaf for that, but it's now my new favorite drink at night. And y'all look at this. My boys gave this to me for Mother's Day. How cute is that? Wake up, beauty. It's time to beast. Isn't that funny? I loved it. So even though we're not waking up, it is time to beast. I told my husband, I was like, I used my new mug this morning. He was like, well, then did you beast? And I was like, no, I was so unproductive. So I'm going to go work tonight and I'm going to beast it out tonight. So isn't that cool? All right. This is way too high. I hate that light up there. Those little, they look like boobs. They look like a boob light. I need to find something different to put up there, but I don't really know what to put down here. But I hate that boob is up there. Let's see. Let's get that boob light out of the way. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That thing right there. Does it not look like a boob? And I've got two of them. You missed what I was saying about my Etsy shop. I was just saying that the fluctuations in sales right now are just stupid, and I hate it. Like I'll have 15 sales one day and I'll have one the next day, and it just makes no sense to me. So I've been doing a lot of work in my own Facebook group, and then I get this surprise order on Amazon that I didn't even realize I had. So I'll start focusing more on that. Something I also want to work on is fulfilled by Amazon. There's a couple of things that I make that I think would do well in the fulfilled by Amazon, but it's so darn confusing. Um, does that make Etsy close your shop? I don't know what that meant. Yes, my Etsy shop is hit or miss. Um, I have not closed my shop in Etsy. No, it just is wonky. Sales, ugh, drives me crazy. So anyway, I got sidetracked with my mug. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what the question is, Kim. Does that make Etsy close your shop? Um, I don't know. Y'all do like the boob light. You can't see it now, you can you still see the boob light? You can. See, I can't see it on my phone, but it's still right there, and it's like literally right above my head. I hate that light. Well, oh well. I heard you say you didn't want to lose your shop. Oh, I don't want to lose my Amazon. So Amazon, I had not spent much time with. I threw up some listings on there, and then every once in a while, on a blue moon, I'll get a sale through the Amazon Handmade. And I didn't realize that I had a sale come through, and then I get a message from Amazon saying, your shop is at risk because you have an order that you've not fulfilled. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know I had an order. Like ridiculous, right? So anyway, so I'm going to work on that tonight because I was like, oh, I don't want to mess that shop up because it's something I would like to work on. Just still trying to get that boob out, and I don't mean these. Let's see if that's better. Yes, we are boob light free. Yay! Okay. Shayna says the light's not a problem, but it is with me. Hey, Coffee Power at Home. I've seen your name on a lot of the other girls that do videos, so I'm glad you found me. And would you like to give away the 2 snag nabbits tonight to 2 lucky viewers that watch our video? Go for it. You do that, Shayna. Yeah, do that. Okay, so you're Liz. Okay. All right, so enough about my boob light. So if you're wondering, it's this light up here that looks like an inverted boob. I was a mother baby nurse, so I did a lot with that sounds strange, so never mind. Okay, so gonna start to get to work. I've got Etsy, and then I've got I've got 2 really random orders. When you get something that you like really don't ever do, that's kind of where I'm at. So I have these, and I've had these forever, and I put them in my like Mother's Day sale. I wish you could smell these. Those little things that you put in, well, I mean, maybe you don't. I have one in my underwear drawer, and it was given as a wedding favor. Oh my gosh, yeah. So, you know what I'm talking about? Where you like, it's a sachet. Is that the right word? This is lavender. Oh, it smells so good. And what's crazy is it smells good forever. But anyway, so this looks, you would think this is a coaster, but no ma'am, it's not. It's got an opening in the back, and it's made for this little sachet. How cute are these? Oh my goodness. So I've like had these forever. I don't think I've ever posted them. Definitely never sold them because I've literally had them forever, but they still smell amazing. But so anyway, you put it in the back and then you tuck it. I mean, just like a pillow. I mean, it's literally like a little pillow, right? But then it's tucked in there. Ah, how cute. So anyway, we're going to monogram these tonight. Someone bought all the ones that I had. They're like, I want all of them. And they gave me, I have 5 different ones to do tonight. So when you're working with something teeny tiny like this, I mean, it's really easy to monogram, but I do have to use my seam ripper and take that seam off on 2 of the sides and open up completely. And then I will use my sewing machine and just do a top stitch back over the top. So super easy. A couple of other steps that, that kind of make it a little annoying, but oh, it smells so good. So anyway, 5 of these I need to do. Got those 5 right here. And then this is actually the order that was on Amazon that I missed. I only put things on Amazon that were monogrammable, not appliques. Just things that were monogrammable. I just wanted to make it simple and just have a simpler platform, because like I said, I don't feel like it's as user friendly anyway. But anyway, these are 2 pillows. They fit, they're exactly like that other thing. They fit, it's like a little pocket, but I still have to take the, might not with these, we'll see. I might not have to take the stitching off, but either way, not hard, but I've got to do that tonight. Both of those, because that's the Amazon order from Amazon Handmade that I need to send out. Let me get all my lavender. It smells so good. I've got a couple of dresses that I need to do. I have a cute little Bermuda bag I need to do, and I've got 3 big little sister shirts. These are the things I definitely need to do tonight, but if I just keep rolling, then I've got plenty of other things I can work on. Oh, that's cool, Kenny. A lavender garden. That's awesome. And I love the way it keeps the flavor, keeps the smell forever. So anywho, that's what I'll be working on. I know some folks have, wondered where my lives have gone and my live Q&As that I was doing on Sundays. And the reason I'm not doing those right now is because every Thursday I'm doing my live stitch outs within my embroidery aid, stitch out supply box group. So that's kind of where my lives have gone. But, I have all these Etsy orders to do. I don't have to do these tonight, but I certainly can start on working on some of those. And then on top of that, I have this entire box right here of orders that I have from my Facebook group. And then in here, I have an entire box of 25 towels that I need to embroider for a local company. So I've got a lot of different things I can be doing, but these are the things that I need to start with. So I'm gonna quit talking and I'm gonna start. If you guys have a question, I'm gonna try to be looking up here when I can, but it's kind of hard to work here, look there, and I really can't see it on my phone because it's way too far away. So if there's something important that I've missed, just ask a couple of times and I'll try to pop up. What do you do with blanks that are wonky? Did I say mine were wonky? I know I've used that word. I was saying my sales are wonky on Etsy. With blanks that are wonky, like if it's a bad blank, like if something's wrong with it, then I give myself grace and throw it away, unless it's from a company that I can get reimbursed from. I don't know if that's what you mean. Yeah, you said yes. So like for instance, I buy in bulk, like seersucker duffel bags, and there'll be one here and there that the zipper will be broken. When you buy it in mass quantities like that, it's like you try to find those issues right in the beginning so you can resolve it right in the beginning. But if I don't and I find it like 2 months later, it's kind of like, oh well, I know you can write that stuff off in your business if you're really good at writing things off or writing your stuff down. But if you're not like me, oh, Barbara's daughter's allergic to lavender. She's a head of labor and delivery at her hospital. Yeah, she would understand my boob-like humor. And we used to literally, so when we were teaching breastfeeding, because that's a big part of what you do in mother-baby nursing, a lot of it's involved with breastfeeding. I mean, a lot of it, because that's what moms just have zero clue about when they come in, when they're new. And I mean, we would literally have like, fake boobs that we could practice on and show them, and I don't know. It's just kind of, it's a different day when, that's what you're doing all day. But anywho, I still haven't worked any, y'all. It's supposed to be my motivation for working. So I'm going to start. I went ahead and printed out the designs and put them on my USB. So you guys, tell me about how y'all's Etsy shops are doing. Are y'all seeing like big fluctuations? Is it just me? Is it this time of year? You know, Etsy will show you your like year to year numbers. And right now mine are so skewed because it was this time last year where I was like in the mask making frenzy of all get out. And so my numbers, I mean, it's going to be hard to compare to what that was. I mean, those numbers were crazy, crazy, crazy. So when I look at those numbers, I try to just kind of shake them off a little bit because it just seems very, it seems skewed from the beginning. So this is a linen hemstitch pillow that I'm doing. It will have an insert that goes in it. It's an 8x8 insert. So I will do that. Angela says crappy up in my Etsy shop last week. Well, okay, so Angela, yours is brand new. So that's its own other beast, you know, where you have to kind of work to get it rolling. But I'm you know, I'm wondering from folks that have been selling for quite some time, like, have you noticed fluctuations in it? It just drives me crazy. Yeah, y'all put your Etsy shops names, the name of your Etsy shop, so we can check each other out and like each other's shops. That's a great idea. I'll try to, maybe I can compile a list. I can go back through the live chat and compile a list of everyone's Etsy shops. That would be awesome. So yes, list them, list them, list them. All right, so I'm putting this in the exact middle. So this customer ordered 2 of these with a circle font, and she wants them in baby blue. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, I think with my fast frame, I don't think I'm gonna have to take the top off. That would be really cool to not have to do that. The only thing I'm gonna have to be careful of is this piece that goes in, but I bet I can pin it to itself. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try just the fast frame. I would love to take away that extra step of let's see. I guess the biggest thing is, does it fit? That one does not. Let's try. This one will fit, but is it too big for that monogram? I mean, that's close to the edges, isn't it? Let's see. Let's get this off here and see. That's just quite not the right size. So my next thought is, let's see if my mighty hoop fits it. Okay. So, yes, thank you. Shanna, this is a IKEA hack. Basically, it's a it is a bookcase down here. The bottom part is a bookcase turned on its side. This is and you can see where there's, you know, 2 spots there. You can see where a tabletop was added to the top. So this part is a bookcase turned on its side, and this is a tabletop that's been screwed onto the top, and then it overhangs on the other side. Let's not get that boob light in there. It overhangs on this side, you know, about this much, and then we put adjustable legs on this side, so I can actually sit up underneath this desk, but it's high up that I can work on. It's awesome. Okay, So let's see if this mighty hoop, y'all, this might work. This might work. Let's see. Please fit, please fit. Oh, it's tight. But I think it might work. And it's just this one little piece that I need to make sure gets out of the way. But I think I can pull it out of the way before I do the magnet on it. I would hate to stitch that piece. If I let go of it, then it just goes right back. And I feel like that will be in the way when the magnet comes down. Sometimes you have to really just think through, right? Like ridiculously think through how something might work. All right, we're gonna see. Now this is the direction I'd have to do it. So, oh no, that's not good. No, I don't think it's gonna be able to get to the exact center of this. Oh my goodness, that is so strong. I mean, I love the way it's working, but it's not gonna go up high enough. I don't think this is gonna work either. Oh, I might do it. Oh no, there's no way. That's way too tight. There's no arm of any embroidery machine that's going to go through there. So even though it did clamp on very nicely, there's no way. There's zero give. Like I can barely put my finger through there. So no, that won't work. So I'm going to take that back out. It's good to try different options. I think what I'm going to do is use the smallest, just because I don't want to sew it. I don't know why I'm going to such great lengths just to not have to sew it. But I just don't want an extra step, even though I'm taking 15 steps to find the right thing here. I'm just going to reduce the size a little bit once it gets on the machine so that it doesn't hit the side of my fast frame here. Awesome. Thank you guys for putting your Etsy shops up there because I can't wait to see your things. And we can make a list of everyone's Etsy shops and go and like everybody's page. That's awesome. All right, so I'm going to center this exactly with the little notch and the grid line on my design. And it's fine on the sides, it's just a little bit too tall. So the fact that I can reduce it just a small amount in the machine will be perfect for this. It really will. So that's good. That will work fine. Let me make sure. So yeah, now you can see there's a lot more give than the Mighty Hoop was giving us. So I'm going to see if this will work. They want baby blue. And they picked a color straight off of my font chart. So now I have to make sure that I'm doing it the right color. So baby blue is which one? Why don't I have my font chart up here? Where's my font chart? Might have to look it up because I don't see it right here. Should be right here, right in front of me. But I'm not seeing it. Look at this pretty pink box that I got my Mother's Day gift in. I was like, I had to save that. I don't know what I'm going to put in it, but just knew I wanted to save it. All right, y'all. I'm not seeing my font colors, and I do want to make sure. I'm sorry for the question. Have you ever had a trademark infringement in your Etsy shop? I have not. I don't sell anything that's, I just don't sell anything that has anything to do with, you know, like Disney or anything like that. That's cold, but whatever. All right, thread chart. I'm not finding you. I don't see you. And you're taking up too much of my time. So I'm going to look one up. Oh, goodness. This is why I get unproductive, right? File, open. Let's see. Thread colors. There you are. Okay, so my baby blue that she picked off of, yeah, I don't have a baby blue because it's not just called, oh yeah, I do. Baby blue 3762, which is actually what's up here. She picked 3763, but I don't think they even have that color anymore. 3763. So I feel good about using the next number, like literally one number up, which is 3762, so, or one number below. So that's going to work fine. So we are going to put our fast frame on here. This is actually the color I use for anything baby boy. So it will be perfect. All right. Oh, awesome. You're launching your shop June 19th. It must be some significance to June 19th, but that's awesome. Thank you, Lucy, for getting people to thumbs up. I'm not big on saying that, but I know it does help. Okay, let's see. So this is just a simple circle monogram on this, and I'm hoping that it fits in there. And I do know I'm gonna have to take these little ones apart. I mean, there's just no way that we can do anything on that. But let me check the order again and just make sure I have the letters correctly. LHR, Lawson Rob Pink, thread color baby blue, circle design. Okay, all of that checks well. We're going to turn this the right way, and I am going to trace the design just to make sure that there's enough give in this when it goes right and left, and I still need to reduce the size. So we are finding LHR. I need to do HIJ. There we go. LHR. Set, rotate. Hey, I'm on there. I said I'm on that.
Okay, we're going to bed.
Oh, okay. Good night, puppy. Good night. You going night night? Okay.
Oh, there's me.
There's you. Good night to you too. What are you doing? Like it's live. Stop.
I know.
All right. Good night. Love you.
There's me, look.
There's you. What?
Sticking my butt out.
Oh, thank you. All right. We've already been talking about the boob lights in here that we need to get something, a different kind of light. It looks like a boob. All right. Good night.
That's cool. Love you.
Love you. All right. Let's see. So I'm going to size down and I'm going to trace this just to make sure, like I said, that there's enough give without opening this pillow up. Yep. Perfect. It can fit right and left, so that's good. And on the fast frame, you can feel the edge of it, so I can tell that it's going to fit and not hit the frame there. I might actually size it as it goes. That would be good. Just to make sure, because still, there we go. feel much better about that one. This actually might take a hot second because it's a thick monogram, but it fits. So that's what we were looking for. We're going to do blue. There we go. So yeah, I mean, it's 18 minutes for a little tiny pillow. That's kind of a lot. But we've got one going, so that's good. I think I'm going to do these sachets. I don't have to necessarily send out tomorrow, but I do want to send them out soon, and they are really cool. I think I'm going to do these dresses next. It's two dresses that somebody bought. They're the same size, two different colors with the same name, so I'm assuming they just bought their daughter two different shirts. So I highly encourage anybody that sells on Etsy to not do anything that's copyrighted, you guys. It's not worth it. Your shop will be closed down, and if this is a way that you're trying to grow your business, then that's the fastest way. Then that's the fastest way to be closed. Literally, do not sell anything that's Disney, like every Disney mouse, every Disney Mickey. Don't sell it. Don't sell it if Disney's on the fabric. If Mickey and Minnie are on the fabric, don't sell it. It's not worth it. Don't sell anything from any movie, any Frozen, or anything, guys. I know those things sell, and so that's where it's a little heartbreaking, right? Those things sell, and they sell well, but they're not worth it. It's just not. It's not worth losing your shop. And there's no recourse. Once your shop is closed, it's closed. All right, so I'm just centering this name. They just picked the ballerina font for both of their. Wanted them both the same exact way. Ballerina font in white. Same name. Same dress size. It's two different colors. So. Yeah, I mean, it is tempting because there's so many cute designs out there, and people ask me all the time, you know, can you make me shirts for Disney? And I'm like, oh, I wish I could. I said, there's plenty of people on Etsy that you can buy them from, but it's just not something that I do. This is not worth it. They got a lot more money than I do. I'm talking about Disney. So, they ain't afraid to shut you down. It's just, it's not worth it. I mean, it baffles me how many people sell copyrighted things. It's baffling. It's baffling. But it's not worth it. And it's not right either, is it? I mean, yeah, so I agree with what Robin's saying. Like, if you get that notice, then just immediately remove it. And then hopefully it will go away. All right, so I'm just putting some more tearaway. Y'all, my desk or workstation's a mess, but oh well. So am I. All right. That's a little crooked. Oh good, y'all listen to Shayna. She's gonna do the giveaway. So Barbara, I don't know what a wing needle is. What's a wing needle? Tell me. Is that sewing? Sounds fancy. I want a needle that has wings, but I don't know what that is. You have to enlighten me. No, white. How can that machine not have white on it? Let's put it up. All right, just changing the thread on here. Ah, it's not catching. All right, third time's the charm. Sometimes if it doesn't catch, I have to like make it so it's not as tight and it's kind of looser, and then it will. All right, let's find this name and get this one going. So Shayna, I need to get that USB extender. One of those first things. So Shayna and I did a collaboration, which was awesome. It's on her channel. Please go check it out. Link your channel here, Shayna, so they can see it. We did a collaboration on our top 10 embroidery supplies, and she did 5 and I did 5. And our 5s were completely different, which was cool because we didn't really, we made the list ahead of time, but they didn't overlap, so that was neat to see. But anyway, she had this really cool USB extender that can help the port, and I absolutely need it. This machine, I just think the wear and tear that I have given it throughout the years has made it where it doesn't register it as well. So I need that, and I need a look. Did you list all of those links in the bottom of that video? Hopefully, I'm going to go back. I need to check. I need it. I also need to plug my phone in, like I do every live. Like, what's wrong with me? Let's see here. What do I need to make this work? All right, my phone dies every day. So I need to plug this in. Oh, Michelle, you've got a new Racoma. That's awesome. So let me see if I have a box real quick so I can plug my phone into it. Sure, I have one of these. Not. I'm gonna grab it. I need to go grab the box so I can plug my phone in. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose y'all in about a hot second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry guys. Hopefully I didn't lose you while I was gone. Alright, sorry. You got the 20 needle? Oh my goodness. So I actually meet with Workroom on Friday just to kind of talk about how things have been going for the past 6 months. I don't think I've been the best salesperson for them. I don't think a lot of people have used the link that I provide. I just don't think I'm a very salesy type person. So I'm trying to, think of some other ways to, it's always here in my workroom. I'm always using it on projects. But anyway, we're gonna meet on Friday, so we'll kind of see what happens there. Just to kind of, talk about things and how things have been going and any things that I have to share. So anyway, let me make sure. I hope this doesn't lose you. I want to make sure that my phone's not gonna die. Can I do that, like pull the corner down? Okay, yeah. All right. I just wanted to make sure we're still we're charging as we work. So, oh, that's gonna be hot. Okay, next thing is on the machine, and this, like I said, has 2 identical dresses, just different colors. I'm surprised she didn't pick like another font. These are identical. She knows what she likes. But that stitched for a hot second, didn't it? And stopped. So let me go figure out what's going on. Oh, I forgot to pull the thread through. Oh my goodness, you guys. Whoop. I'm glad I didn't stitch much. So I threaded it, but I completely forgot to pull it through. Whoopsie. Yes, I am working late because I was so unproductive today. slate like I used to much anymore, but I was so unproductive today. It made me sick. Like, and it's not like one of those days where I didn't have time to work. Y'all, what is it doing? Good there, good there, good there, good there. I don't know. This is annoying, right? This takes away time from what I want to be doing or need to be doing when I'm messing with threads breaking. I don't know why I was doing that. I just put it on. Okay, hopefully that goes. So yeah, you're underproductive after teaching. I bet you're tired. So yeah, it wasn't a day that I didn't have time to work. I had plenty of time to work. I was just not productive. Like, blah, drives me crazy. All right, these are fun to do. This is the little Bermuda bag. I love these, and the company that I buy them from is all sold out. And I've messaged him a couple of times saying, "Are you going to get any more of this color in?" And I haven't heard back. So I'm sad about that because I love them. I really do. I love them. Let me find. So they just wanted a typewriter font on this, and I believe spring green was the color that they chose. So that one is the LH. I'm getting ready to be able to put the other pillow on for my Amazon handmade order. Who sells on Amazon handmade? Is anyone that's watching right now? Y'all comment if you sell on Amazon handmade. That's the side with the zipper. Oh yeah, I've got to get that USB extender, without doubt. Like, yeah. Does anyone, Bueller, anyone sell Amazon handmade? I mean, there are some good things about it, because you can put a lot more like variations. You know, Etsy really limits the variations that you can use. So I do really like that about it. But it's on the back end, it's just not as user friendly to work with. I mean, there is an app. They do rush you to ship because, like I said, these two items I didn't even know that I had sold. So when I went to purchase the shipping label for it, it was only going to allow me to select. It grayed out all the areas except for like overnight shipping. I'm like, I'm just not. I would rather lose this sale than pay overnight for 2 little tiny pillows. Like, I'm just not going to do it. So it cost $42. And so the only go around that I could do was to provide my own tracking number. So I just went and purchased the label off of Pirate Ship, which I do purchase some labels for other things. So I was like, no ma'am, Amazon, you're not going to make me overnight this to this customer. I'm not going to do it. It is my mistake that I didn't realize I had a sale, and I do need to change things on my end so that doesn't happen again. But I don't know. I was like baffled when I was like, oh my gosh, it won't even let me click on. I mean, and I would have been willing to pay priority, but I'm not willing to pay overnight. We're talking about 2 little pillows. No. I mean, they literally grayed it out where you could not select the other options. But when I saw the option to do to purchase it myself and just include the tracking number, I was like, that's what I'm doing. Yes, no ma'am, Amazon. You are not going to make me do things I don't want to do. So this is fun. This fast frame is a long one. I don't use it for a lot of things, but it's really kind of perfect for that. Okay, this turned out cute. And I'm just, again, tickled that I don't have to take out any of the seams. Yay! So I'm going to get as much off of there. You know, linen, you can see through more than some fabric. So I try to get as much of the backing off. I only had 15 likes? Really? That's okay. If you can't do the chat at the same time as liking it. So if you do want to like the video, then just close out the chat and then like it, and then you can bring the chat right back up. Maybe you don't like listening. Maybe I'm boring you to death. Maybe you're in bed watching, wishing you were asleep, but instead you're hearing me ramble. Alright, so linen looks so good when you iron it. It makes linen so happy to be starched. That is not hot enough yet, so in a hot second we will, and then I'm going to put the insert in and show it to you. So cute. Oh, it's at 66. I was about to say, only 15. Okay, so that first pillow, spot on, kind of makes me want to make more of those. Since I haven't done a ton of them, I'm so taking a picture of that to add or create a new listing because it's just cute. I think the listing that I have it on has like a tan interlocking monogram on it, but does that not just scream like baby boy? Like I can see that that's probably what they're using that for. Maybe a baby shower gift or, you know, it's just cute little size. The 8x8 looks babyish to me. So I think I need to make another listing with that as my tag. Yeah, I don't have a heat press. Isn't that strange? I don't have a heat press. Where would I put it? I know I could make room. Get rid of some of this inventory that just sits here. All right, let's do the other one. I want to make sure that I put the monogram in the same spot. So I need the opening at the bottom. So like that and like that. That makes it the same. See if we're a little hotter now. I like to press it before I do it so that there's no bubbles, you know, as I'm stitching. Then of course afterwards for just touch up looks. Let's see, just gonna center that to where it needs to be both directions. Perfect. Yes, welcome to those that are watching for the first time. You must be a late night owl, or you live in a different time zone. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever done a late night live. But I've said it before, I'll say it again. Doing lives, when I do lives, I get so much more done. I mean, I do chit chat, but more so, it just keeps me working. And based on my insanely non-productive day, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and set a live so that we can, Lucy Lou, is that your way of saying thanks? That's awesome. I appreciate that. That is so sweet. I just looked up and I'm like, there's something yellow on my screen. What is that? And it's a, I forget what you call those, but it's awesome. And it's just recognition for what I'm doing. And I really do appreciate that. That's really awesome. I can't remember what it's called. You're saying you get less done when, or you get less done when you do your own live, because it just helps me. It makes me not leave the room. It makes me just keep working, because y'all don't want to see me sitting at the desk. So, you know, it is definitely motivating to me. And I didn't even realize that, honestly, until I heard Angela on her live say that all of her lives are, you know, work while she's working. And I was like, you know what, that honestly is, I don't need lives just chit chatting or showing you something. I need it like literally working. And you know, people that are wanting to grow their business, that's what they want to see, right? People working and how they're working. Super chat, that's it. See, I'm so crazy. Like, super chat. Thank you, Lucy. Okay, let's put this one on, and I do have to remember this is a sibling, so I need to make sure that I reduce it the exact same amount so that they match. Definitely want to make sure when I'm doing a match. But this one is JHN, and I did reduce the other one the entire 5 times. It allows me to do it 5 times on here, where it is not going to affect the stitching or whatnot. There's so many things on that USB, it's going to take a second to pull it up. Here's the first dress, and I'm going to do the exact same one, just in purple now. So that looks good. Oh, Gail, I hope radiation goes well. I had radiation 18 years ago. I don't know if I've ever really spoken about it on here, but I'm a Hodgkin's lymphoma survivor. I was diagnosed when I was 25, 23, 20 something. And I had chemo, radiation, all that stuff. You know, it just was kind of a part of who I was. And anyway, good luck with it. We'll be thinking of you, and get your rest. All right, let's see, JHN. If you think that someone is hurting me in the next room, don't be alarmed. It's just my son playing Fortnite. And yes, he's up this late, but he doesn't have school tomorrow, so I'm letting him stay up. All right, JHN. There we go. Rotate, rotate. Close, size it all the way down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close, edit, find that middle line, and then I'm gonna trace it. There, there, there. Good. Perfect. Oh, now I'm seeing there's a little bubble once it got stuck to the sticky. Just gonna rub that bubble out. Close. So we want it to be the same blue. Before I hit go, because it gets so much louder, and I know I don't have my headphones on. I didn't feel like wearing them. Sorry. They're probably not charged like normal, but I wanted to talk to y'all real quick. Have y'all heard of the Everything Embroidery Market? Have y'all heard of it? Okay, have you heard of it? Yes, no, yes, anyone? Everything Embroidery Market. Where is everybody? Comment. Tell me. Have you? Um, no one's coming. No. I see a no. I see a no. Okay, so everything embroidery. Oh, no one's heard of it. So let's chat real quick, and then I'm gonna hit go on my machine. Everything Embroidery Market is amazing. It's a show that's done. Well, so no one. Oh, somebody said they went once. Yes, for me. No, no, no. Okay, it is a market that is made specifically for embroidery, vinyl, everything that we guys do. Um, and they weren't able to have it last year because of pandemic and COVID and whatnot. And this year, have you guys heard of Love That Cotton? I do a lot of my blanks through Love That Cotton. Have you heard of them? Have you heard of them? Love That Cotton. Well, the owners of Love That Cotton, Christina Schulman, has bought the Everything Embroidery Market. How cool is that? So she purchased the rights to it, to like all the marketing and just, I don't know what you purchase when you buy something like that, but she is the new owner of it and she is the one that's putting it on this year. And I'm super excited about it. It is going to be in Biloxi. And I've never been there, but I will be there. And so if you guys want to look into it, please look into it. It's September 10th and 11th. So super excited. It's literally 2 days of, so it's a trade show. They'll have lots of different vendors that you can purchase things from and learn things from. There'll be a vendor for, like Embrilliance. They do that. There's also going to be classes Friday all day, half day Saturday, and there are some like a Friday night. There's like a vendor question, a Q&A, and it's just fun. It's fun to be around people that do what we do. So I will be there this year. I'm actually going to teach a class this year. Oh my goodness! So I'm so excited. About that. So if you do go, please sign up for my class so that there'll be somebody in there. We're going to talk about how you can use social media to grow your business, to grow your handmade business, and talk about the different platforms that can be used. And I'm just tickled. I'm tickled pink. I'm tickled pink. I'm tickled pink to do it. So super excited about that. I really hope you guys will look into it and see if it's something, if it is, I consider it, my husband always has, he always tells me to go because he's like, it's a business expense. Why would you not? This is an investment in your business to go and to take classes and to learn. So, so it's in Biloxi this year. And I think that's because is that where they live? Maybe not. Next year, I think they're going to try to find other areas for it to be that are. I think Myrtle Beach. She might have mentioned that might be where it'll be. Mississippi. Yep, sorry, Biloxi, Mississippi. So anyway, look into it. September 10th and 11th, and I think I'll actually be going the one day in advance because there's an brilliance class on digitizing a day ahead of the show. And I kind of want to learn. I want to learn the basics and see if that's something that I might want to branch off into because I'm kind of always wanting to branch off into just, all the areas. So anyway, I wanted to tell you all about that. Please look it up. Everything Embroidery Market. You can look it up on Facebook. Then you can also go straight to their website. You can read about all the different classes that will be offered and just learn a little bit more about it, learn about hotels that you can stay at, learn I'm excited. So, I mean, I've already signed up for classes really the whole day long. And then again, I'll be teaching one. So sign up for that, please. Please sign up for that class if you come. Christina wants or is going to offer a giveaway for folks in my group. So be on the lookout for that. It'll be a giveaway for tickets to the show, to the trade show. That's going to be awesome. So just keep your eyes open for that. And we're going to figure out, a good way to do some giveaways with that. But good night. Yeah, you got to teach your sleep for sure. Whew, I would have been asleep when I hit my house. But thanks for hanging for a minute. So anywho, Everything Embroidery Market, EEM. Look it up. Tell me what you think. It's so much fun. I mean, I went 2 years ago and I'd never been to anything like that. I went by myself. I knew no one, and I had so much fun. just learning about different things. I came home with literally a second suitcase than I had gone with, and I was smart enough to know to kind of pack one. I packed an extra one and I filled that sucker. I mean, I was literally like, trying so hard to zip it up before I went home because I bought so much stuff. It was so great. I bought fabrics, all stitched up by Angela was there. And so I bought tons and tons of fabric. I bought a different Durkee frame when I was there. I bought tons of stuff from Love That Cotton because I had not, I didn't know about Love That Cotton 2 years ago. And I found them at the trade show. That's where I first learned about them. I literally signed up for a wholesale account, like on the floor, paid my, minimum that you need to open up your account right there. I bought enough stuff to just get going when I got home, and super excited about that relationship that I made when I was there. So anyway, you're going to hear me talk about this from now until September because I just think it's such an awesome opportunity to, hang out with like-minded creative folks, and I'm just looking forward to it. So look it up. Let me know if you're going, and we'll have to get, find a way to, get together, or you can just come to my class and say, hey, Kelly, I see you on your lives. I would love that. I would be so tickled. Tickled pink, remember? All right, back to work. I feel like that was like a commercial. Dun, dun, dun. Look at my bangs. What do you think? I wanted bangs. I've got a big forehead, so that's what I did. Those are new. What do you think? And my hair, I got 6 inches cut off. 6 inches. I kind of missed those 6 that were right here, but they were too long. I was definitely looking unkept. So anyway, okay. Now I can go. It's on the right color. Lock, go. All right, let's see here. We're gonna do this other dress. I love giveaways too. Shayna, that was so awesome that you did that on here tonight. And this wasn't even planned. I didn't even know I was doing this live tonight. So that's awesome. And congrats to the 2 that were part of that. But yeah, a giveaway for the Everything Embroidery Market is going to be such an awesome giveaway. So I'm trying to think with Christina a good way to go about that. So, oh, darling, you cut your hair too. Jackie. Oh, you got your vaccine. Yeah. It's hit or miss for me. The second one didn't bother me at all, and I was like prepped for it, but it did not, thankfully. Actually, neither one bothered me. But my husband, he was down after the first one. The second one didn't bother him, so we were good. Excited to learn about kids being able to get it. So one of my kids will be able to get it when they approve it. So we'll see how soon that happens. Alright, so let's get the second dress there. Throw that name away. Good night, Robin. Thanks for stopping in. I know, guys, it's late. Good night, Kim. Thank y'all for popping on. I am a night owl. I have zero motivation in the morning. this looks so good. Okay, so this is the first of the pillows. Okay. Oh, Anna says only 8 p.m. See, that's perfect. So how cute is that? So I'm definitely gonna have to redo this listing. Excuse me. Because this, I can tell this was like made for a baby boy, don't you think? I like to send this in the package. I don't like to open it. That way they know that it's, you know, fresh, clean, but I just kind of want to show you what it looks like. I'm just sticking it in here just to show you real quick. It's hard to put in there when it's still in the bag because it's got extra air. And now you're going to be able to see the words through it. So those won't be there, but. So you just kind of tuck the other side over. And again, the plastic will not be on there. How cute is that? I mean, it's just a sweet little pillow. If you see the writing through there, that won't be there. Oh, a pillow. Yeah, oh, that would be a really good way to list it. They got two, so it's probably not. Or maybe they both are going to hold it. But that's a really good keyword to use. That would be awesome. Yeah, it does kind of look like it. Dun, 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 dun. That would be cute. I'm kind of thinking that's like baby gift. Maybe for a set of twins, because they both have the same last name. I don't know. But it's cute. Seriously, that's just cute. I love it. Can those be made on a single needle? Absolutely. So the great thing about all of the, I have tons of different pillow options that I do that are linen. You just need to take the stitching out around the edges, and it's super easy just to top stitch it when you're done. So just remove it with a seam ripper. That's what I thought I was gonna have to do with this one. Luckily I didn't have to because it's just one less step, but there's several pillows that I do that I have to remove the stitching from. But it's super easy. You just take it with your seam ripper. I should put a rivet on it to hold the rings. I mean, that's a good idea. Oh, that's cute because then you would tie it on, right? Okay, I like that. That's creative. And now people are getting married again since restrictions are lifting. But anyway, good idea. So when I nail it, I like to keep this separate. They'll have to press it when they get it, but I just like to keep it where they know it's new. So that's one of the two. And we've got one of the two dresses that were ordered. Just getting some of the extra backing up off. And I'm going to put Tender Touch on the back. Where is my Tender Touch? There it is. These dresses are from ARB Bling. Ironing that Tender Touch on the back. So there we go. ahead and put this one in its bag. So we can move to the next item. Let's see. I have, that's done. That's done. All right. Thank you on these packing slips. Stick those in. This is for the 5 sachets. I've got all of those printed out, so we can try to do one of those. And I need to do this is a good reason why you need to read over your listing really well. I was getting ready to do this on a navy bag. But if I look at my variations, even though the picture is showing navy, they picked pink. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm glad I just saw that. So the other crazy thing is, I don't think I had a pink one on hand, but I have more that should actually arrive tomorrow, so that's fine, because this one is supposed to mail out, so I'll just have to do it right away. Whoops. I'm glad I saw that, though. That would have been annoying. Sometimes late night, that's what happens. So anyway, I'm going to put that back, because this is actually not the one for it. I don't know how I missed that. Normally when I pull the order, I kind of look and make sure, but oh well. We all user error. So I'm going to put this back in inventory. Anna, good night. So next I have 3 different big sister, little sister shirts to do. And these are applique. These actually take a little while. But they're cute. So, do this one first. This is a 14 short sleeve big sister puffer. 14 short sleeve. So I want to use our Mighty Hoop, which will be perfect for this. Let's find Big Sister Harper. Cut a design out. This one is an all pink, and I use pink seersucker as the fabric. So we're going to find the center of our shirt here. 5. Perfect. And there and there. There and there. Alright, so let's find Alright, so we're going to use our mighty hoop here. And this is the 8x9. I need to do some more videos on specifically using them because they're awesome. I'm still just tickled that I have them. So let me get my no-show poly mesh here. And I'm going to cut it for the back of my shirt. Use my spray adhesive. Put it on the back of the shirt. Then I flip the shirt right side out. Then I'm going to slide the mighty hoop directly into shirt. Make sure I don't bend any of the no-show poly mesh underneath. Sometimes I'm afraid I'm going to drag it with it. Alright, I'm going to make sure that my frame is good there. Make sure the warning sign is going towards the machine. Okay, that one did not snap off. Sometimes you have to be a little careful when you're snapping where the collar is, that it grabs it real well. So perfect. So I've learned to kind of go in towards it, then that will grab it, and now it's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So we are going to get this set up. Got the second dress done, so that order is complete. I'll just have to finish the backing of it. I'll work on that in a minute. Go ahead and work on getting this on the machine. So I do need to get my pink seersucker. I'm going to put it on light. Here is our pink. And where is the heat button? So I bought the mammoth roll. Here it is. Check out this bad boy. Bum, bada, bum. And I don't have enough room on my table. But y'all, seriously? 75 yards heat bottom light. That is amazing. Really amazing. Okay. So, how much are we going to need? Not much. But we are doing this 3 times, so oh, good. This is a late night live, which I don't do often. I've kind of gotten into a better routine of just working when my kids are at school, right? And then I'm off when they're off and going to bed at a better time. But if you missed the beginning, I was so unproductive today. Like, not that I didn't have time. I had time to be productive in my work, but I didn't. And I just kept doing the wrong things. And my puppy, I will say she prevents me from being the most productive during the day. She needs my attention right now more than anything. And she's a little baby. So anyway, I was like, doggone it. I'm gonna have to go live tonight so that I can stay motivated. I can't talk myself out of it. do need to find a better spot to store that, I think. I'm feeling a little discombobulated. So I need to remember if in my picture, if I had the lines horizontal or vertical in my listing, just so that I can match it. I like to match it as much as I can. Let's see. Just gonna click on that order real quick. Okay, okay, it actually goes, dun, dun, dun. What is this? Looking on the horizon, so we need to do, wait. Yeah, lengthwise. Are there any more stitch out boxes? So, yes, I have the, right now we're in the middle of a patriotic theme, and that will be through the month of May that we're stitching those out. Those are sold out. Once the stitching time starts, then that box is no longer available, except to the people that have purchased it. But the next 2 stitch out boxes are available on embroideryaid.com, and they're going to be super fun. One is back to school themed. So we'll be doing things all related to school. I found some just really cool things to do. So I'm super excited about that. And then the other box that's available is the Christmas in July. So all of June we'll be stitching back to school items. And then all of July we will literally be stitching Christmas items. That's just going to be fun. Super fun. Both of them are. I love the things that I found for us to work on. So I'd love for you to check that out. If you have questions about like what is a stitch out supply box, I actually posted a video today that showed a little bit more information about it. Oh, that's hot. And showed me packing the items so you can kind of get an idea of some things that might be in a box. And so it's not just me getting the supplies for you. It's the fact that we will do 4 live stitch outs a month together, and it's exclusive just for those that purchase the box. So even though they're live on YouTube, it's only accessible to those that are doing the project, that have purchased the boxes. So it's a smaller group where we can really be, smaller group. All right, I went ahead and just cut the fabric for all 3 shirts. That way we're done with that. You couldn't find on my site, you could only see the starter box. So the stitch out supply boxes and starter, they're both on there. I hope. They should be. Because I've had, after that video today, I had several people purchase them, so I know they're there. But I can help you if you need to. You click on a button that says Embroidery Aid Boxes, and then it will have a link for both the starter box and for the stitch out supply boxes, and it should take it to you to 2 separate pages. Now the embroidery starter box, if you guys haven't heard of that, that is a box that I've created that has what I consider to be the essential items needed for starting with embroidery, the supplies. So I think it's an amazing box for those that are new to embroidery. So if that speaks to you, then certainly look that up too. All right, let's get this going. Let me get this off of here. Actually, I think I'm going to do it down here because the color I need is already down here, and this one out is done. So that's our second little pillow. It's upside down. I don't know what happened to Dawn, but I want to know. I'm sorry too, but I don't know. Hi Marissa, happy Tuesday. Okay, let's see. Let's get this on here. And let's pull up this design. going to do, didn't pull up yet. So Big Sister Harper. We'll get this off while it's finding that. So the good thing, all three of these shirts, when you get orders that are all the same items back to back, which I think that happens with the algorithm. Once someone buys it, it bumps it up, and then all of a sudden you've got three, orders of the exact same thing, and then, the week before you hadn't had any of that. I don't know, you guys. It's so confusing trying to figure out algorithms with Etsy. You hear so many different things from coaches and whatnot, and sometimes those things differ from, what another coach might tell you, and I don't know. I hate algorithms and stuff like that, but it's how it all works. I guess it's not meant for us to understand it completely. Let's talk about something real quick. Something happened. Somebody hacked into the pipeline of gas in this region, and every single gas station in my town is out of gas. It's insane. Like today, the lines at every gas station were like ridiculous. I luckily had just filled up my gas Saturday, so my tank is full because I hadn't really driven anywhere since then. But wow, my husband had an out-of-town meeting today. He actually had to cancel it because he did not have enough gas to guarantee that he could get there and back, with concerns that he wouldn't find it on the way there. Y'all, how crazy. And they are saying that people are like hoarding it, and I'm like, I swear it's like the toilet paper. Now gas is probably a little more important for us to have, but how weird, and I hope it doesn't last. My husband did drive about 45 minutes out of town and was able to fill his tank up, but yeah, Nancy, isn't that crazy? Oh, y'all too. Okay, so I don't know what, obviously I haven't watched the news to know exactly. I know somebody hacked into the system. I don't know how far and wide that the shortage has affected, with the area that it's affected. But y'all, I mean, crazy, right? Crazy. Nancy, I'm glad the Russians shut the gas down. Is that what it is? Is that really what it is? Is that who hacked into it? I mean, what? Ugh, so ridiculous. Oh, we waited at the pump for 30 minutes. Yeah, I saw people every time I left, to take my boys to school or to, basketball or whatever. The lines were crazy. And I actually live on an island. I live at the beach. I live on an island. And I was talking to the lady. I went to get my Diet Coke. My Diet Coke's really important to my day. My tank was full, but I needed to pull into that gas station to get my Diet Coke. And I swear I was getting evil eyes out the yin yang. I wanted to be like, you guys, I don't want your gas, but I need my Diet Coke, so move. So I parked, I went in and I talked to her, and I see her all the time because I go in to get my Diet Coke all the time. I feel better not having it in my house, but yet I go and buy one every day. So I don't know. But anyway, she was like, she was like, if my manager wasn't here, I would lock that door and go home. I don't want to be a part of any of this. But she was stuck there, and her manager was there with her. And anyway, she said that the only reason their station had gas right then and there was because they had gotten a small truck that had come in this morning, a gas tanker truck, but it was just a small delivery, she said. So I guess sometimes they get different amounts. And she said literally that cars were following that truck literally all the way from like 2 towns away. Like literally following the truck to see where it went so that they could get gas at the station that it was that it emptied at. And crazy, right? So that happened this morning. This afternoon, I went to pick my son up this evening from his basketball practice. I picked him up at 7:30 p.m. We were riding back. I was trying to explain to him a little bit about what was going on. And they already had the yellow bags and all the pumps. I mean, crazy, right? Crazy. So anyway, he said he hoped that we ran out of gas so he didn't have to go to school. Like, buddy, my tank is full. Sorry. But yeah, it's crazy. Okay, let me see. Let's find this now. I'm looking for Harper. There we go. And it's all one color. Find the center there. Y'all, how great is this Mighty Hoop? It works perfect. And we're going to assign the colors, and every single one of them is the same. So that makes it easy, because then I can literally just say one, all, close, block, start. So it's going to start with applique. The applique I'll show you is the word sister. And we've got big sister and then the child's name underneath it. So I don't love this applique because it does each one of these letters individually. And I tried one time to change the order of the stitches so that I could kind of do it all at once. But what happened was these areas where it overlaps, it screwed it up. I wasn't able to do it. So I kind of had to like take it all out. I literally have to do letter by letter by letter, all 3 steps. So I have to do, you know, the placement, tack down, and then the satin stitch. And it is satin stitch, so this one takes longer. And then it actually has a decorative stitch on top of the satin stitch. It's like, come on. But it is cute. I don't want to take it down. It's easy to do. It's just I literally have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, 6 different, you know, cut ins and outs. There is, I believe, Applique Alley. I believe, or you guys correct me if I'm wrong. One of them has made a sister written in cursive that's 1 cut. Oh my goodness, I need that. I just haven't gotten it yet. I need to make a sample of it and put that up, and if that starts selling, pull this one down. Just because it takes a long time. But that's okay. It is really cute. If it wasn't so cute, I might take it down, but I don't need to. Let's see. All right, while that's stitching, I'm gonna go make my child go to bed because I realize that I still hear Fortnite playing. I'll be right back. Okay, so he wasn't playing Fortnite. He had fallen asleep on the couch, so I feel a little bit better. Yes, I did something different with my hair. I got bangs. They're kind of annoying. I mean, I like the way they look if I'm not moving. But when I move, which, you know, literally happens every minute of the day, they just move back and forth. But anyway, I got a big forehead, so bangs are, and I like bangs. And it's been a while since I've had them. But yeah, I got me some bangs. All right, let's see. There's not a lot I can do with my hair. It's just straight. It's not even worthy of curling because by the second I finish curling, it's already gone straight again. So it's just straight. So I'm just cutting first letter out. Sometimes when I know something's more time consuming, it's like it takes me a lot longer to start it. But these will look super cute in the end. Just applique. It's just a lot more work, right? You know, I try to follow along with some of these Etsy shops that are just like killing it, right? And you look back and you see a lot of them aren't doing applique. So now that's going to do the satin stitch. So that takes a good 3 minutes. So now I need to find something to do on the other machine. So let me finish this up, but I do hate that those machines are just sitting there. Yeah, Victoria. We have 2 gas stations on the island and both of them are out of gas. And I'm pretty sure people were coming over the bridge today just to get gas over here, which, you know, more power to you. But we're out. My husband's supposed to travel Thursday, and he's already let the company know that he's supposed to meet with that there's a potential that he might not be able to, because those, you know, 2 hours away and here have been affected. So I don't know how long it will last. Does anyone know any more information about it? I am not one that's very well versed on current events. I kind of quit watching the news when my kids were old enough to listen because there's just so much negativity on it. I'm not trying to shelter them, but alright, so both dresses are done. Oh, I got bangs for whoever asked about my hair, and I also got 6 inches cut off, so that certainly looks different. Alright. Perfect. So where is the other bag? There it is. So I'm going to put the thank you, which is with the packing slip. I just write thank you on it. And then I put my business card in it. And close her up. So these are the 2 dresses. They were a pink one and a lilac one. I love that lilac. So this is ready for its color mailer. You look back here. Okay. I keep doing this like I. Alright, let's see. This is actually going to where I used to live, so it might be somebody that's part of my group that found this. My post office gave me my own bin. So I just throw them in there when I'm done. So that they'll be ready just to grab in the morning. Alright, so I just want to press this again. So I am going to take a few pictures of these before I put them in their poly mailers. But again, this has an 8x8 pillow that goes in them. These are pillows. So I'll take some pictures of them with flat lays without the pillow in it. Then I'll put the pillow in it and take a few pictures. Try to find some areas that look good. That probably will happen tomorrow morning, but then these will be out in the mail. This was my random surprise Amazon order that I didn't even realize I had until Amazon sent me a message saying that my shop was at risk because I had not sent this out. So anyway, when I saw that today, I panicked. Luckily had the items in stock. That's what you see here. And I'm shipping them out ASAP. So I don't do Amazon Handmade a lot. I actually deactivated most all of my listings on there and just put really simplified ones that just require a simple monogram. But I don't have a good practice of checking it. And I just don't have my notifications set up probably the right way for me to see them, you know, as they happen. You know, Amazon doesn't have the cha-ching, or if they do, I don't know about it. And I love that about Etsy because I love hearing that noise. And I want to hear that with Amazon too. When I get a notification on my phone, sometimes I can't even read the whole thing, and it doesn't let you expand the words, which is really annoying. So I can't even see what someone's ordered. Then I forget about it, or maybe my child swiped the phone when they're looking at something and I never even see it. So anyway, it's not as user-friendly, but anyway, this is Amazon Handmade order. Happy to have it, but I just needed to, I needed to rush it to get it out tomorrow. First thing. What am I doing? All right, let's see. What? The thread's stuck on there or something. Let's see. All righty. Next letter. We're on the I. The pillows are from All About Blank. Okay, let's see, guys. I don't use that bag again, so oops. All right, we've got SI. I feel like we're playing the game of pig. Oh wait, horse. Horse is the game we play, basketball. Pig is when you don't have as much time. Oh my gosh, I just heard a noise. I'm pretty sure that's my cat stuck in the closet. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I knew everybody else was asleep in the house. I'm like, what is that noise? And it's my cat. She loves this closet in our house. So it's the closet that goes, it's like, so I'm kind of in the basement, although it's not really like a basement, but kind of like a basement. It's much more open than that. But anyway, there is a closet that's underneath the stairwell, our back stairwell. And I think, my husband and I think it goes to like the bowels of our house. Like when she gets in there, I'm pretty sure she can go inside like the walls because I can see it's kind of open. It seems attic-y almost, like an attic. Has that smell, right? So she wanted to go in there, and she will scream to go in that. She will meow so loud. She wants to go in there, right? Well, so then we were like, maybe it's not a good idea. Like maybe that isn't where she could be. So we stopped letting her do it for a little while. But man, she really wants to be there. So I'm like, you know what? A cat's world, let's let her. So anyway, she was, I guess my husband must have closed the door not knowing she was in there. So she just was locked in there for who knows how long. But she likes to be in there, so I'm not too worried. But she'll like bang herself against the door to let us know she's in there when she wants to come out. So that was her. Yay, Arva, congratulations. I'm glad you're doing well 2 years later. I'm 18 years clear. Woohoo! Let's see. We can get the next shirt ready. We want a 3 to 6 month bodysuit. So I was a little disappointed in what was sent to me from Blankets Boutique. I can tell this is a different package. It's different packaging. It's written on in ink. And if I hold it up to this other one, it's a different hue. Is that the right word? Hue of white. And it bugs me because it's a set, right? And the baby one looks a little off. But it is what it is. So we will make do. I'm pretty sure this design that I have is way too big for that. Oh, that scared the bejesus out of me. That was my fast frame attachment falling. The machine shook it off, I guess. Oh, that scared me. Alright, enough. I had this cat scaring me and now fast frame scaring me. Enough is enough. Okay, this will fit, so we're good. I did make it smaller, knowing it was going to go on a bodysuit. So 4 1/4. But it still looked like it might be a little big, but I think this will be perfect. So I generally, in the listing, have where it says little sister going down the length of the gown. But this mother had a special request. She wanted it to go across the gown, just like, you know, the big sister shirt. So normally I have it going down this way, and she requests, and normally I have it on a gown. She wanted it on a bodysuit, and she wanted it to match just like the big sister one, but instead say little sister. So I was like, yeah, no problem. I can do that. It just doesn't, I was worried that it wasn't going to fit as well, but since the child's name was short and it's and 3 letters, A-N-N, it works fine. So if it had been a much longer name, it might not have worked. Okay. That one's going fine. Figure out, these 3 are going to all go on the same machine. Just because I like to kind of keep one thing in one place. So I think what I'm going to do is start working on these little sachets. And the first thing that I need to do is get my little handy dandy seam ripper and remove the stitching on these sweet little pillows, sachets. Which is super easy to remove. It's got an open end. So I only have to remove 2 sides and then it's completely open. Uh-oh. So if you can see, it's like a little pillow, but it's for the lavender sachet. And so what I'm doing is I'm just taking the seam ripper and opening it up. So it already had one end that was open because that's where we're going to stick the sachet in. So I'm just taking my seam ripper and very gently, because this is linen, which is a little more delicate than some things. And I'm just taking that stitch out. And I'm trying to get this very last one. There we go. So that I can open it up completely like this. So this, you know, this is the area right here that we're going to monogram. And then when we're done, we'll put this back. And then with my sewing machine, we'll just do a straight stitch, doot and doot. Super easy, and it will look great. So let's see what's happening over here. I don't know why that was stopping. All right, so we're halfway there. We've got SIS. You went 2 years ago, then I did the online one last year. Now, it was, what are we talking about? What have I missed? Are you talking about the Everything Embroidery Market? Probably not. Did they have an online? Maybe they did. Is that what we're talking about? Sorry, I'm not really reading all the comments, and I know a lot of people had to go to bed already, and I appreciate everybody that was here earlier. This is just my late night attempt to get some things done that were pretty critical that went out tomorrow. And I know I've got a busy day tomorrow. You guys, I'm going to get a new license because I moved. I've been here since September, and I still have my old address on my license. And when I went to call about it, I had to make an appointment. Y'all, I made this appointment 2 months ago. That's how backed up things like that are. So I made the appointment. I know they're still doing like COVID precautions or whatnot. But anyway, I've got to do that tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be quick since I had to make an appointment. It's not like the olden days where you would sit there for hours on end at the DMV. I should hopefully just be able to go in and get my picture taken and fill out some paperwork and show them every identification method that I have. Which reminds me, I need to look for some of those pieces of identification. They want you to bring like 8 of them. Alright, so actually I'm just going to cut one at a time so I don't lose all these. So I've got 4 monograms and then 1 name to do on these cute little sachets. I'll definitely be taking some product photo of this because I never actually made these, but the sweetness. If you weren't on earlier, these will have little lavender sachets. And I think sachets. Is that what they were? Might be making that up. So I've just pinned it on there. And like I said, the back part is now open. So it's super easy if this is something you were doing on a single needle machine by just removing the back of it, and then we'll iron. I wish. We'll sew that back on. Got some random pieces of sticky stabilizer that I never throw it away. That fit perfect. Okay, so I'm literally just going to put this little sachet straight on here. That little pouch that goes back in needs to be cut. And easy peasy. That's perfect. Okay, so pin it twice just to reinforce that sticky stabilizer. And she has requested these to be in turquoise. So let me check. I don't know if I have one that was called turquoise, or she just wants me to. I know she doesn't mind. But I was checking to see. I have aqua. But none of them on my thread chart were specifically named turquoise. So that gives me a little bit of freedom to kind of pick which one I think would work best. Sometimes I'll actually Google the color. I know that's crazy, but just so I can make sure that I pick something that is in that family. I don't want it to be too. Are these the same ones? No. So this one and that one, see, I think seems so it's blue to green mineral, right? Yeah. Let's see. I think this will be fine. Let me see what color this is called on my actual thread chart. I've got PFK37. That's called aqua. And then the PF223 is dark teal. Oh, then there's a regular teal, 222. But there's a dark teal, there's a regular teal, 222. Let's compare that. They all look so similar. Okay. So I need y'all's help. These are the three, and we want turquoise. I think the one in the middle, I think this one's too dark. What do y'all think? The one in the middle? Y'all give me your opinions. Middle? Can you see them good? They're so similar. Like, these are 2 numbers off. Let's just do the middle. Middle. Okay, middle, yes, yes, middle, yes, middle. Okay, we're going with middle. I mean, they're so similar. I don't even know if you can tell a difference on there, but they are 3 completely different colors. We're going to go with the middle, and that's PFK37. These are Floriani. I'm actually in the process of, these are, Roseanne, these are Floriani threads, but I'm actually in the process of switching over to Isacord. I'm not switching over, but I can buy Isacord wholesale, and I'm going to start selling this as well. I think they are 100% comparable. Floriani was my original. This is what I bought at the shop that I bought my machines from. So that's kind of where I stuck with that. But again, they're just so comparable. These aren't the same color. I'm not trying to show you that. But as far as the sheen, I just love the sheen that both of these has. And I just think they're very comparable. And since I can buy these wholesale. Isocord is probably what I'm gonna be switching to. Oh yeah, I really do love Floriani. Mine is over, well, I would turn it, but I have a wall over there with it. But I think my phone will fall off the thing if I do. But I look forward to selling the Isocord and some other supplies like that. So let's get this color up there, then I can start doing a few of these sachets. On an exterior wall. What does exterior wall mean? I mean, I have it on the wall. Exterior? I don't know what that means. It is on the wall. I have shelves that I put up. Oh, I'll show you. I just don't know what exterior means. I always wonder about that, especially in the winter. Oh, an outside wall. Oh, this house is so weird. I'm like down in the basement. That I don't even know what the behind that is, like a area of. So there they are. And I've got way more than that. But that, and it looks like a hot mess. But anyway, so I don't think it's exterior. It's not. But I don't think I would think twice about that. But I don't think about smart things like that as far as that affecting it. Is that how we were? I feel like it's hard to put it back. What time is it? Is it really late? Let's see. Oh, it's midnight. That's nothing. All right. All right, pit stop for some water. I hate seeing people drink. I don't know why. It's gross. It's not really gross, but. All right, so. I just got sidetracked and wasn't working on that one. I was trying to get this. I need my fast spring arm. And I need my USB. So we're gonna tell it to start looking. All right, we're 4 letters down. 16 and a half hours here. This is very rare for me. I keep saying I'm done and keep working. I have to stop. You've been working that long? Oh my goodness. Well, good for you for having that much to work with. That's awesome. I love when I can like power through days where I can work the whole day. Like opportunities where, you know, my husband has the kids or whatnot, and I can like work from beginning to it. Just I get so much more. I mean, of course, I get so much more done because I'm working, but when I get longer stretches of time and I can work and just get into a like groove, that's why I do work at night sometimes, because I can just, you know, no distractions. I'm not hearing kids screaming, and I just like to get into groove. I don't know if I'll finish everything tonight that I had set aside, but I'll certainly be that much closer to it when I get up in the morning. I just know, well, I'm glad that I was motivating for you to work, Candy. It's always motivating for me to be on here, and that's why I do these lives. It just motivates me to keep working. So anyway, let's get this. We're looking for CFD. There we are. So it's cute. It's a little 7-minute stitch out for that. So that's fun. Candy, that's why I decided to do these tutorials and things like that, because I'm talking to myself when I'm working anyway. Might as well have someone listen. For real. Alright, so I'm going to get the recipe sachet ready. Because like I said, it's only 7 minutes on the machine. I like that color. I think we picked perfect. Because I don't even see a top stitch on it, so I'll be adding a stitch that wasn't there, but I think that's okay. I hope so. They're so cute. I've had these for a long time, thinking that this would be something, and I don't even think I've ever listed it. Do you guys have a pile of stuff like that? I have a pile of things that I think will be great additions or something I'd like to add, and then time gets away from me. And then I just don't get it done. So, I was excited when she wanted to have these because I was like, oh, great, I haven't stitched those yet. Been waiting for a reason to stitch them. I don't seem to ever have enough time to make samples that don't have a purpose or don't have a home or have not been paid for. I need my samples to be paid for, to be motivating for me to get them done. Because I don't have extra time. Like, I don't have time to take away from other orders. To make an unpaid sample. So pretty much every sample I make has been paid for. It's just the way I roll. Okay. Seems quiet. What's not happening? Something's just so repetitive that they are boring. So, what kind of samples were you doing, Candy? What are you working on? You made yourself something. that's good too. I have turned a couple of samples into things for me. And that sounds like a really cute dish towel. I bet you could sell those. You'll have to list those. Well, I've grown to like broccoli as the years have come on. I really like it in my air fryer. Okay. That is awesome. So, Nancy, you're reorganizing your kitchen so that's made you eat your chips. That's funny. Oh yeah. I go through stages of wanting to buy different things from Love That Cotton that I don't sell yet, thinking, well, if everything else sells so well, I bet this will too. Again, I don't know if you guys are part of my Facebook group, in which the one that I use to sell, the one that is my selling platform, not my talk about embroidery platform. But anyway, a lot of people I know have joined that that have found me on here, and right now I have a ton of sample sales going on because I want to try out some new things that I found. And that's one way that I get an indication of whether I should buy it or not, is if no one comments when I have a sample sale up on a particular item, it makes me start to rethink, well, if they don't want it, then this really isn't something I should probably look into selling, because my group that I sell in on my Facebook, they are my target market, right? So I know they are. They've been with me for years. So even though I might think an item is super cute, if none of them want it as a sample, then it makes me think, maybe that isn't something that I need to focus on. Like right now, I put up all of these kids or girls' dresses and things like that. Literally, the samples, I sold 45 samples in 45 minutes. Like, it was crazy. I had to turn them off, right? And so then today I put up a bunch of baby samples, or yesterday, I believe. And it's like crickets. So obviously the folks that are in my group have, girls versus babies. Because I really got very few samples ordered off of the baby posts that I put. So it's just kind of interesting. Now, several of those things I'm still going to go ahead and order, because I know on Etsy, that's a different market than my Facebook group. It just is. It's a different market. Different folks are on there, and people are big time looking into baby stuff. So pet mats I can personalize. That would be cool. Yeah, I don't have any pet items now. I keep wanting to make some things for my puppy, and I see some really cute in the hoop items. I'm like, oh, that would be fun. And then, of course, those are certainly put to the wayside. There's just not enough time, is there? It's always mainly about time. Let's see. So, oh, you do. So more of your items are pet related. So that's cool, Candy. That's a big market. It really is. Trisha says, when you do a sample sale. So, for instance, say it was, this isn't what I have up right now, but say it was, like I wanted to sample a dress and the dress came in 5 colors, then I would put up a sample sale listing for, um, you know, like $20, sample sale, monogram included, one of each color. So, you know, I don't care if someone gets an 18-month that's pink, but the next one I need it to be a different color, so not pink. So, you know, I try to get one of each variation so I can have a picture of each variation of an item. For instance, I just put up some baby blankets that I thought were great and already made and whatnot. That would be great to monogram, good baby shower gifts, and there are 6 different colors. So I would love to have a sample of each color. Um, so that's kind of how I work it. I would like there to be one of each variation. Now, if a couple people sneak in there and you know, I kind of let them sneak in there and add to that, even though that color has already been picked. It's sometimes nice to have a listing where you have, you know, that item but with 2 different monograms or 2 different, you know, one with a monogram, one with a name. But I don't have to take those extra orders if I don't choose to, but most of the time, um, everybody loves to get a sample sale. Really, that's not the sample. They love to get the sale. They love to get something for what they know is a great deal. So those always do really well. But what if you get a ton of interest on your samples? Do you try to accommodate or no? So that's what I was saying. Yeah, it just depends. In my comment at the beginning, I will say one of each. So it's easy if I don't want to do more than that. I can say, sorry, these were already taken. But a lot of times I'll just add them to it just to have, you know, some more variation in it. And that's cool too. Um, oh, baby Harbor's doing good. She's huge, you guys. I can't believe how fast a giant schnauzer grows. It is insane. She's a big dog. It's funny though, she's still so clumsy. So she's 3 months old, still so clumsy. Like she acts like an itty bitty puppy, which she is, but she has doubled in size. So it's, you look at her and you're like, oh my gosh, you're a big dog. But then you watch her like literally run into the step because she can't get up it. Um, and you're like, oh wait, she's still a puppy. She was in the beginning of it, or somewhere close to the beginning of the video. My husband was going to bed and he was taking her to bed. So if you're here in the beginning, she came in and said good night to me, but she has gotten huge. So actually, I just bought some online. If you're willing to buy them in lots, Candy, I ran out of, I only bought them in my area, but I bought a bunch because I knew they were going to do well. Actually, I only bought what I sold. I took a picture and then went and bought exactly what I needed. But then I did buy extra for Etsy. Anyway, I digress. Today I got an order on Etsy for 2 pink towels, and there's no more pink towels in my area. But on Walmart you can buy them. If I bought a set of 4, 2 of them, or you know, 1 pink is in the set. So that was the only way I could really get the pink, but I know I could sell the other ones, so I wasn't that worried about it. I think like the royal blue and then, or the aqua teal color, you can buy in sets of 12, and they still have those on walmart.com. Oh, Lauren, I love miniature schnauzers. I keep having to remind myself that my puppy, we've had miniature schnauzers. We've had 3 of them. I keep having to remind myself that Harbor is not a miniature schnauzer. Like they're just nothing alike. And I think a part of me misses the mini schnauzer. I just love them, and I just bonded so well with them. I am bonding with Harbor. She's super sweet, but she is a big dog, and I've never had a big dog. And she's literally gonna like quadruple in size from where she is right now. She's gonna be so big. So I love miniature schnauzers. They're just the sweetest, and they're so smart and loyal, and I love them. You really wanted that red one in the patriotic box. I didn't even see that one. So that's actually not from Walmart, The red ones I purchased from Sanmar. I have a wholesale account with them, and that's where I purchased those towels from. I like to buy things like that instead of buying things from like a Walmart that does sell out and then you've got nowhere to get more. Buying it from a wholesale account gives you opportunity to continually buy it throughout the year. So that's where the red and white one's from. And I can get more of those. I've had, if you set aside time, daily, weekly, or search for blanks, you always find some amazing blanks. And I just get so tired when I sit in front of my laptop. Yeah, I do a lot in carpool or, yeah, I do set time aside in the morning. I do a lot of the busy work as far as pulling orders, ordering things that I need to fill orders, um, working on just Instagram and Facebook and all of the extra stuff. I do a lot first thing in the morning. I love sourcing out new supplies and new items to embroider. So that's something that I just kind of do here and there. And then I spent all day. Was it Saturday, Sunday? No, because that was Mother's Day. I don't know what day it was. Maybe it was Friday. And I did it all day because I just having fun with it. So it just depends, and that's why some of these things are behind now because I spent so much time doing the other stuff. But I like doing it all. So this is the cute little sachet, and I have 4 more to do. Of course, I've got to stitch it back together, but those are going to be so cute. Oh my goodness, they're going to be so cute. Dun, da, 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 dun, da, da, da. So do I live, are you close to San Marcos Warehouse? I'm within 2 hours round trip, saves me on that shipping. Yeah, I'm not close to any of them. So that is nice, you don't have to pay for the shipping. Very nice. You would be great hire to do wholesale shopping for embroiders. So that's actually something that I have been contemplating to do, maybe a Facebook group to sell some of the things that that I source for myself, if people wanted to either purchase them from me. So I've thought about that because I've been approached many times about the things that I sell. Where did you get it? How could I get some? And so I don't know. What do you guys think? Would that be something you'd be interested in? I've certainly contemplated just making a Facebook group specifically for that. Just calling it like Blanks for Embroidery. And the things that I source, now it wouldn't be from the local vendors like Blanks Boutique, ARB Blanks, Love That Cotton. Those are just ones that you need to set up yourself. But the things that I actually make, like those sweet little sweaters, I could have bought more and sold those out to folks. It would be specifically items that I buy abroad. I don't like how much sticky stabilizer is on this. But it is a pillow, so I don't have to get all of it off. But now that I've started, I kind of want to keep working on it. So anyway, what do you guys think? Yes. I'd be 1,000% interested. I would love Blanks for Embroidery. Well, I will look into it. I mean, it's very simple for me to, buy a little more than if anything that I put on there, it would be something that I've already received a sample on. That is the biggest thing for me. So like these sample sales that I'm holding in my group, I've given them fair warning. I've made them initial and just understand, and I put it on my page as well as I put it on their invoice that these are samples that we're testing them out, and that's why they're samples, and that's why they're getting them for a reduced price. I like to sample everything before I would put in a large order, just to check out quality, to check out sizing. Sometimes the Chinese sizing is it's just I don't know, I feel like they made it up. Makes no sense. So anyway, once I sample an item, then it could be something that I could then know that I've in good faith had in my hand and willing to sell to others if they are interested. So just let me know. Keep your comments. You can also set up a website through them. Through Sanmar, you can do drop shipping. Yeah, I've not done any of that or looked into any of that. Let me iron this. Actually, I need my iron to get warm again. Mine turns off on its own, and I need that because I'm forgetful. Okay, Okay, well, y'all have given me a good thought of pursuing that. I think it would be good, and we can kind of just figure out what items that people are looking for, and the different vendors that I already work with. I could see if they had those things that we could sample and then sell. I would love to do it. Got all the time in the world. I'm just kidding. I would like to do it. Okay, so this is super cute. So this is like, if you didn't see it from the beginning, so what this is a sachet. I need to stitch this back on, but what it is, it's got a little opening, and we're gonna put our lavender. Anyway, we'll put the little lavender sachet back in there. It'll tuck in there. Y'all, how sweet is that? I need to stitch it, but so cute. And she bought 5 of them. They're little gifts for her friends. And one of them, who knows Chinese? Who knows what that means in Chinese? I gotta go look it up because I can't remember. But this is actually, this is a word in Chinese. Is it grandmother? Mother? Aunt? Maybe it's aunt. Anyone know? I'm gonna go look it up. But anyway, most of them have initials on them, so I'm gonna stitch all 4 with initials and 1 with that name. But oh my gosh, what a neat little sachet. Is sachet the right word? I mean, how cute is that? So I love it. I think she is going to be tickled when she sees those. Let's see. Now I'm curious as far as what that word means. Hi. Oh, that AYE takes you to a stock. That's not what I needed. IE, let's see, IE in China. Local made? Is that what she needed or wanted? It says many foreigners who live in China hire a local maid or IE. Oh my gosh, I swear that's not what she said that was. Aunt. Well, why does it say maid on there? I swear she said Chinese, maybe Japanese. I don't know. The only items you can't sell through them directly, it's like Nike or big name brands. You have to sell those items decorated. Well, Diane, I need to look into all that. Maybe we can chat sometime and you can fill me in because that sounds cool. Okay, Google says it means aunt. It's so crazy. I'm looking it up on, because then it says, what is the cost of an IE in Shanghai? Oh, well, I guess she knows what she's calling that person. Hey, maid. That would be awful. So yeah. Okay, yes, that's the aunt. That makes more sense. Maid would just seem not very nice. What are they using those for? So I got one of these years ago as a wedding favor, and it had their monogram on it, and it literally has been in my underwear drawer. These are, you put them like in little areas like your underwear drawer. I don't know, where else do people put these? It's the only place I knew to put mine. I literally still have it, and no joke, it's like almost 20 years old. And I swear to you, it still has a scent. It does. So where do people put them? Like, I would say like in your like lingerie, right? Am I making that up? Maybe your sock drawer? Where do you guys put them? Or have you ever even heard of them? It's probably like a cute older thing. I don't think many young folk have little sachets of lavender. But where else would you guys, where do you guys think of it when you see them? I think of like my underwear, sock drawer, lingerie drawer. closet. I have a small lavender pillow in my bed under my pillow. Oh, that's cool. So the product that I'm talking about are these little sachet pillows. It's hard. I've already pulled them completely apart, but basically it's a little pillow, and it has an opening on the end. Now I've taken the seam out, so it doesn't look the same, but basically it has one opening, and this is where you put in this lavender. It's a pouch of lavender, and you slide it in there, and then it's like a little pillow, and I've monogrammed the front, so it smells really good. And for me, it's something like you put in your underwear drawer, your lingerie area, and it just smells sweet. And it's just a sweet little gift. And she's bought them for all the girls that she's going on a trip with. So she's taking them. Actually, I'm mailing them to California to where she's headed. But anyway, they're real sweet, and it's just really pretty linen hemstitch. Just love everything linen. Just fancy. So did y'all say y'all use them? You've ever had one? I don't know. But that's where that's the only place I know to use them. All right, let's see. Yeah, this one's taking me way too long, and I think it's because I'm chatting. My mom always had them in the dresser drawers. They're still available. Yes, they would also be great for bridesmaids. Yeah. Put them in a drawer. Yeah. Yeah, I think they'd be awesome for bridesmaids. And like I said, these were given out. The one I have literally still in my underwear drawer was given as a wedding favor. I thought that was a really cool favor. Nothing like remembering a bride and groom every time you open up your underwear drawer. Okay, you guys, this one is taking way too long. One more letter after that, though. But it's sweet. I mean, I had to take it apart, so that part's a little annoying, but that's okay. I'm going to patch this with just a little piece that I have, so I'm reusing all that, and we'll stitch the next one. Great for Mother's Day. That'd have been a good idea. Do they come in colors? This is the only color I think they have them. And oh, that's yes, it's like putting it on your pillow. The smell of lavender. That probably does something for you, right? So since I haven't made them before, I do plan on taking some really good pictures afterwards, and then I'm going to be thinking of some other things that you guys are even mentioning. That would be really good keywords, good title words, good words to use in the description, because maybe that's what people are searching for. So that's awesome. All right, JDH. There's too many things on that USB. It shouldn't take that long to pull up my design. I also think it's not working very well. There we go. This weekend, I got my first This is why I think it's a good idea to put your things out there, you know, make sure you well in advance of a holiday or a season or upcoming event. I had the very first back to school shirt ordered. When I saw it, I was like, what? It's one of my applique pencils that has a child's name on it, and it just kind of blew me away. I'm like, already? Isn't that crazy? Putting cinnamon thyme cones in it, that would smell good. Candy, the Stitch Out Lives, the way they work is whoever buys the box for that month gets private links to 4 different Stitch Outs that are done live on YouTube, and only for those folks that have the boxes. So I send out that link. There's a private Facebook page specifically for those that are a part of the group. That way we can talk about the designs and talk about things throughout the week, talk about what we're working on, and just kind of give ideas and tips and tricks to each other, where we can showcase things that we've been working on. So that's the VIP Embroidery A Facebook group, and that's specifically for those that have purchased the boxes. So super fun. If you want to join in on the next one, we've got back to school and we've got Christmas in July coming up. All right, what's next? I would love to get this shirt done before I go to bed. I mean, it's taken me forever to make that one shirt. I think I'm just not paying attention and I'm chatting about sachets. I still have big sister Lucy and little sister Ann to do. I had hoped to have these done tonight, but I need to put this back in my stock. I've been a lot better about keeping stock and inventory, and I'm super excited about that, as bad as that has gotten. I do try to pick designs that don't necessarily have all this satin stitch. Why did I take that off? But I do love satin stitch. I love it. I love the look of it. Okay, last letter. Does anybody know? I definitely want to purchase the, I don't know where it was from. I can't remember. It saved my life. Maybe Applique Alley, but it was where sister was written in cursive, and it was one stitch. So it was one placement, one tack down, and one satin. I don't even know if it was satin. It's so much faster than just doing every single letter individually. Stops in the machine, and sometimes when the machine stops, I'm busy doing something else, so it might sit there, like tonight, way longer than I just would love to do it all in one piece of fabric. That would be so nice. But anyway, last letter on there. We did get the pillows done, so that was super good. We got the 2 dresses done, so that was good. We certainly talked a lot about these sachets, and we're working on getting those done. Got one of the big sisters done. We saved ourselves from messing up and did not do the purse the way they were on. breaking as it was doing it. So was it Applique Alley? Is that where it has it? I so need to get that one. Roseanne, was it on Applique Alley that you saw it? I think we all need to get that one. If you do Big Sister shirt. Okay, good. Roseanne, awesome. I'm definitely going to get that. It would just be a lot faster than this. Checking to see, making sure that's a good one. So, we are going to work until 1 o'clock. I'm going to go to bed at 1 o'clock. At least I can get few more things started, or at least prep for tomorrow morning. So I feel like I'm starting off on the right foot. And again, I'm just so thankful you guys have hung out with me tonight. I wasn't looking forward to working, so I was like, you know what, if I go live, I can chat and talk and some nights I like just to turn on my Hallmark movies, but tonight I wasn't feeling it. Candy, I had looked into doing that, and the more people I talked to said, unless you were doing repetitive things over and over and over, it's almost more work than just cutting it out like we're doing here. But if you did do the same designs, and you were going to do like 20 of the same designs, then it really could be a time saver. But otherwise, it's adding another step to our already many step process. I'm in North Carolina, so I'm Eastern Standard Time, so it is almost 1 o'clock here. I honestly could stay up for probably 3 more hours, but I just know tomorrow I will be regretful of that when I've got to get up at 6 o'clock. Get my kids ready for school. We have exactly 3 more weeks left of school. So we've got our next little sachet done. Oh yeah, Marissa, I feel like a lot of us that go live are on, not as many on the West Coast, so you're probably easily able to watch everybody, aren't you? All right, I'm gonna do a really big time patchwork of this and try to use some of these extra pieces. Band-aids, but better than wasting all these pieces. I have to look at this, how much I pieced it together. Why not? Might as well. I just use all the pieces that I can. So I don't have any kind of cutting machine. I've never done that. I mean, I literally just do embroidery. I do have a sewing machine, but I have a serger, but one of the needles broke and I don't know how to fix it. And so I haven't used it in probably 6 months. I haven't used it in a year. Who am I kidding? I don't know how to thread it. I have no clue. It's from Walmart. Not a big deal. But I don't have a heat press. I don't have a silhouette. I don't have a Cricut. I don't have a Cameo. I don't have sublimation. I don't have any of that stuff. I want a little bit of all of it, but I just don't know if I have time. And I feel like embroidery is my thing. And so, I don't know. So, Katie, I have found that I do a lot of things for babies and a lot of things for young moms. I make things for them there who order from me. So I get a lot of messages and orders in the middle of the night, and it really is when moms are sitting there nursing their babies. They have their phone next to them. It's keeping them awake, scrolling through things on there, and that's when they'll order things from me. So I get a lot of messages. I have to make sure my messenger is turned off. I don't mind them doing it. Hey, we gotta message when you can, but I definitely get orders and comments and messages when mamas are up in the middle of the night nursing with their phone by their side. So I don't have a heat press. No, I've got nothing like that. Again, I kind of want one, but I have never really had a need for it. Does anybody have a link or can tell me where they get their USBs? I want to get a bunch more. The ones I have are filling up. And I used to get them from my husband because he used to give them out as promotional things for his company. And I just don't know where to buy them or which one is the best. So if you have a link or you know of a specific name on Amazon of where I can look, y'all let me know. Put it in the comments. I've definitely heard people that will do everything, like with the heat and bond light, with the before and after with their heat press. I definitely think that would be an easy thing to add. So if y'all didn't hear me talk about the embroidery and everything market, that's going to happen in Biloxi, Mississippi in September. They have a lot of different classes, and a couple of them that I want to focus on are learning more about the heat press, the heat transfers. There's a couple of companies that will be there, so I like to do things hands-on and really talk to somebody. So I know I'll be looking into it there. I know stalls will be there, so that will be, you know, a good place that I can take a class and learn and see if that's something that I could incorporate into what I already do. I'm using my jerky 9x9 piece here. I love the mighty hoop, and I do think that moving forward is where I will be, but I just want to have this one ready. That motion, you don't have to do with the mighty hoop, right? But it has been my go-to for many years, so I will still be nice to you. Okay, took way longer than it needed to, just because I was talking, but there is my big sister. So it's my pink seersucker, which you guys know I love me some seersucker. Turned out great. I love the satin stitch, even though it just takes too long. That's that. I've got 2 more of these to do, and I really do hate how long they take, but whatever. If I quit talking, then maybe it wouldn't take quite as long. But you can see how great that the mighty hoop worked. It really does have a good tightness to it, so I like that. I've got 2 more to go. I'm gonna get the first one started, but I gotta shut this down at 1 o'clock because I probably really should go to bed, even though I'm not really that tired. I have definitely heard the 15 by 15 is the size to get. Anything smaller than that, too cute. Thank you. It is too cute. Thank y'all that love it. I do too. It's why I can't pull it off my shop, even though I feel like it takes a little longer than I would love. It's just a sweet shirt. It just is. I do that to get it heating up again, if you're wondering why I tap my machine, or my iron. So I'm just putting Tender Touch. This one really needs it with all that stitching. Not only the satin stitch, but also it has a decorative stitch afterwards, and it definitely needs Tender Touch on the back to help soften up that stitch line. cut it to size, iron it right on, and we are done. There's our big sister Harper. Fold her up. Now, if this was an item I hadn't stitched, then I would be doing photography of it, but I've made this a million times, so I don't need any pictures of her. We're going to slide it in the bag. Fold it up nice and pretty. We're going to take the packing slip. I'm going to write directly on that, thank you. Slide that in the bag with my business card. And this is going to Stephanie. So let's see. Down with my orders to go out. This one is Lucy, so let me find Lucy. There we go. Rotate. Take off my all right, so nothing like a thread messing up the very first stitch, but I bet we're getting close to one, or we've already passed it, because I lose time very quickly. But I'm kind of at a point where I want to just finish these particular sachets. I would like to have that done before I go to bed. So they're such a quick little stitch. I only have one monogrammed one left, and then I have the one with the name. So let's see. I'll figure out what's going on with the other ones stopping. All right. This one's FFL. F's are hard with monograms, I think. It's hit or miss whether I like an F in certain fonts. I don't know what is bugging this machine. It stopped a bit ago, but there's nothing wrong with the bobbin, but it's making me think that there's like a piece of something in here. Good night. Oh my goodness. Good night. Good night. I'm heading there very soon. Very, very soon. All right. I don't know why that's doing that. And then FFL. Let's get you going. A, B, C, D, E, F. I just realized there we go, that little bottom flap was gonna be stitched over. Glad I caught that. Okay, let's see. So with these, we've got 1, 2, 3. So I've got 2 more to go, but how sweet are these? Love it. They look so pretty. Okay, let's see. Are we way past one now? Nope, it's literally one. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to stick to my plan and shut her down for the night. But thank you guys for hanging with me. My goodness. This was awesome. I appreciate y'all being here. This was fun. Helps me motivate, especially in the late night hours, which is when a lot of us work, right? Hopefully you can check out embroideryaid.com for more information on stitch out boxes. I talked about those a couple of times tonight. Also the embroidery starter box if you're looking for just what do you need to start with embroidery. I talked a little bit about the embroidery, the everything embroidery market, the EEM. I want you guys to look into that, see if that's something that you want to do to help your business this year. It's such a fun trade show. And I, again, just really appreciate you guys being here. And we will hopefully stitch something together soon. Bye, guys. Oh, thank you, Roseanne. I know, I hope so too. Candy, good luck finishing all your stuff. You did a little upsell and I love it. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, Roseanne and Diane. Bye, guys. Y'all have an awesome evening or morning, right? All right, bye. Or, well, West Coast. I guess you're still having your evening. Bye, Deborah. Good night. Bye. Okay, I'm hitting it. Bye.